Hello everyone and welcome back to Pepple's Potager. Today is July 26, 2020 and the tomato harvest is well underway, and I've harvested about 10 Brandywine tomatoes already, and as you can see there are quite a few here left on the trellis and they're still ripening, and the plants themselves have reached all the way to the top of the trellis now, about 6.5 feet tall. Not only do I have some ripening down here at the bottom, but I also have some more growing up here at the top. You can see there's some smaller ones there, and there may be some more flowers up here on the top, and I'll probably be getting some more tomatoes from those as well, provided I don't get a lot of disease or pest problems. So far I haven't had a lot. There does seem to be a few leaf miners here and there. You can see some of the holes there in the leaf. But not a huge problem with them right now. Let's go ahead and take a look here further in the back where the peppers are. This is one of my banana pepper plants. It's called Lightning. It is a hybrid pepper, and it's supposed to be a little on the hot side. I would say probably medium to hot. I've already picked a few of those already. And there's a California Wonder Pepper down there on that end. And then there's yet another banana pepper right here in front of me. And there's some opal basil there. And we got some cinnamon basil here. And let's go ahead and check the front of the trellis as well. Some more banana peppers. More basil plants on this side. This is a California Wonder Pepper here. You can see there's some peppers forming there now. And another banana pepper plant. Had to trim that one up. It got a little damage there. And then this one here is another California Wonder. Still some more peppers growing on this one. And the Cherokee Purples here are doing very well. You can see there's some smaller Cherokee Purples there turning ripe. And then I do have some larger ones up top here. Not yet turning ripe, but I have picked about 10 Cherokee Purple tomatoes already. Some of them are pretty big. They're sitting on the counter in there in the kitchen, and so you can see everything doing pretty good. More Cherokee Purples popping up here at the top, and they're almost to the top of the trellis as well. Actually, one of them is to the top of the trellis. So both the Cherokee Purple and the Brandywines have reached the top of the trellis. And then there's, from this view, you can see the back side as well. Some more Cherokee Purples over here. Some of these look like they're getting ready to start turning ripe. Nice sized tomatoes there. And then some of these plants I have here behind me, these are pumpkin plants. And I hope they do very well. The kids are looking forward to getting some pumpkins off of these. It's the first time I've grown pumpkins, so I hope they turn out good. Moving along here, we're going to go over here to the Sugar Cube Melon bed. The Sugar Cube Melon plants are flowering a lot. Lots of flowers on here, so I should be getting some melons forming here soon. I think I did see one over here somewhere. There's one Sugar Cube melon there. There's probably a few other ones in there I haven't seen, but we should see some more larger ones popping up here soon. So a lot of growth on these plants. I only have 5 plants in here. And then the Blue Lake Stringless green beans. Let me step back here and you can take a look at the arbor. And it has fully filled out. Lots of bean flowers there growing. See a few beans forming here and there. You can see there's a couple right there. And then also, if you look at the bottom of the bean arbor here, you can see the nasturtiums are doing very well. You can see they're flowering a lot. Also some sweet potato vines coming out through here as well. And I'm just letting them sprawl wherever they want to go. Some of the leaves I think are starting to yellow on the sweet potatoes. So that might mean they're not far from needing to be pulled out of the ground. I'll have to check up on that. I've never grown sweet potatoes before, so they say sometimes when they start to turn yellow that's an indication they might be ready to be dug up. So I'll have to check up on those maybe next week sometime. Maybe I'll start to harvest them. Alright, and the strawberry bed here is doing very well. I do have a cucumber plant growing in the middle, and that is called a diva cucumber. I have picked a few of the diva cucumbers off of here, and they are doing very well. Just didn't know where to plant them, so I just planted the diva cucumbers right in the middle of strawberries. Strawberry plants are still doing fine. They're not really affecting them. I'm just kind of letting the runners and the plants make roots, and we'll wait and see till maybe next year how well these strawberries do. So moving on here, we're going to move all the way down here to the corn bed and watermelon bed, and as you can see, the candy corn has already tasseled and gotten pretty tall. I think they're only about 6 feet tall, not quite as tall as I thought they would be. They say they can get up to about 8 foot tall, but doing very well. You can see they're starting to silk, and they're all looking very good at the moment. A nice kind of a reddish purple color there on the silks, looking very nice. And then the watermelon are coming along just fine. As you can see, I do have one watermelon growing there. There's still a couple down here on the end as well, and there's a few there that I didn't notice before as well. There's one right back here, another one right here in front of me, and there's another one. So quite a few sugar baby watermelons popping up now, and I hope they do very well. It looks like some of the leaves are starting to get a little bit of a yellow tint to them, like they might need some fertilizer, so I might have to fertilize them soon. But otherwise, doing very well. And I think that's all I'm going to do for this evening. Everything else is doing fairly well, but this is just a few of the highlights that I wanted to touch on this evening. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, everyone.